What's up, YouTube? It's Justin with JM Naturescapes, and my sunglasses are broken, so that's cool. But I'm headed up to the Headlands Dark Sky Park today in Wilderness State Park to check out my next epic Aurora workshop location. I got about a 3 to 4 hour drive. I think it's 4, so I gotta really hurry because I'm way later than I wanted. So I'm gonna hit the road, so let's go. All right, well, I just made a quick pit stop to go to the restroom. I need to get some gas and got some food for the night. So let's get back on the road. Well, everybody, we made it, and we are here at Headlands Dark Sky Park in Mackinac, or near Mackinac City in Michigan. So a couple rules about the park is at night you are required to have a what's called a red headlamp, or a red light I should say, as part of the dark sky friendly practices. Red light does not affect your vision at night, because when you look at white light or any other really light, as far as I'm aware, it messes with your eye's ability to see in the dark. So red light does not affect it, so that's why there's red lights everywhere, and why they want you to have red lights. But the downside of that is red lights are horrible to Photoshop out. And funny thing is, I would much rather you have a regular light than a red light. So, funny enough, I'm also the only person in the parking lot, but I do see a couple cars over here. And this is the venue. A couple little cars over there, and this is the venue. It's a gorgeous place. I will put some photos up that I took here when I visited last time. It was not at night, I will say, but it was during the daytime, and it was a good time. So this is right by the lake. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. We got north that way, so that right here is a great spot for the northern lights. And we have this little area right out here that you can walk out to. I'll film there in just a moment. But yeah, overall not too bad. So you have this area here. Just walked further down. You can see the light, or the, not lighthouse, the observatory there. And one of the good things about this workshop is we actually have some moonlight. So we are going to be learning just how awesome the moon can be when it comes to illuminating your foreground, and just how much the moon can actually change your settings from a typical astrophotography session. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. But after all, this is a Aurora workshop, and we are going to be learning how to photograph the Aurora for when the Aurora does shows, and hopefully we will get a show at that workshop as well. But the moon does set relatively early in the night at about midnight Friday night and 12:40 the next night. So we will have pretty much all night to photograph the Aurora if something happens. We'll get back in the morning and get a good little nap, a couple hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. But I think it's time to go check out Wilderness State Park. All right, here is one of the beaches at Wilderness State Park. This is their dark sky viewing area. Just a nice big old beach, has a perfect view north. This will be exceptional for northern lights. Lots of compositions to play around with the you know, the chair here. You got the trees, you got shrubs, you got the beach, you got leading lines here. Lots of stuff here. This is perfect. Moon will pretty much be over here all night, and then it'll set right somewhere over here. North is pretty much right over here. So Nothing to worry about. So after a nice windy dirt road, we are now at the very tip of Wilderness State Park on the west side. These small ponds, or puddles, I guess you could say. So getting close to the edge here, getting the camera nice and low is wonderful for reflections. You know, obviously tons of trees. You have some paths here. There is another pond or puddle over there. And get a look at this. I probably have the wrong camera lens on for this for you to really be able to tell. But I don't know if you can see, but way over there, it's Mackinac Bridge. So that'll be lit up a little bit as well. It is very shallow here. So you could actually walk out there and get your tripod in the water and set up for some cool shots too. I bet that would be really neat. So on to one more point. Awesome, we made it to the tippy tip of Wilderness State Park. There's this huge field here, and I'm gonna get to hiking and exploring so I can find some really nice compositions and kind of see what this little area has to offer, because I think this is definitely going to be the best place for the wide field Milky Way and Aurora photography, if not just the beach itself. So very excited for this, and you should be too, because you should be coming. Let's get going. Hey, what you waiting for? Let's go. Lots of water, lots of puddles. It's an awesome little area. Yeah, this area would be perfect for Milky Way photography. It's so dark out here. Tons of fun rocks to play with your foreground. Lots of different textures, shapes. The ponds should give good reflections. You got a lot of fun to have here, man. And I'm excited. The moon is gonna be still low on the horizon, so it's still gonna be nice and dark, but it'll give just enough light to add some contrast to the foreground. It'll be so nice. Walked over to this area. There's these really pretty, not sure what they are, shrubs, and they really reflect the sunlight. It's kind of cool. I wonder if they'll do that with moonlight. I'll have to try later tonight. What the heck do we have here? Check this out. For some kind of 4x4, four-wheeler, something. Got some graffiti on it, because humans suck. Kind of looks like a Star Wars fighter thing. This would make a pretty cool shot with the Milky Way and the moon, not gonna lie. It might be challenging to get the details of it, but so I bet some light painting would be really fun. That moon's gonna help a lot with that. That'd be sweet if we got Aurora. Let's go. I got an idea for the super 98% moon tonight. So I'm gonna go check that out. I'm back. Let's keep exploring. Well, I think that I'm pretty much at the tippy tip that I can walk to. For this little area, just absolutely beautiful. Nice wide open space, perfect for night photography. There's lots of animal tracks too, which is kind of cool. I see a bunch of deer tracks, which is nice. You know, if you're in deer country, you're in astro country. So, I shouldn't really say that because there's deer in my mom's backyard in the city, so. But yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any other areas to explore, and you know, I'll keep you updated too. Alright, so I just had an idea. I'm shooting on my 300mm right now. And you see that lighthouse way out there? Yeah. So I'm gonna walk this beach way down there, see what kind of compositions I can get with my really long focal length. And I think I might do star trails tonight out at that lighthouse. It's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna go back to the car and grab my jacket. So I just walked probably half an hour and I am no closer. That point that you see way out there, I gotta go all the way there and then get way over there for that. I don't think I'm gonna go. Hello, supermoon. It is very bright, so bright that I don't even really need a headlamp. I'm just using my headlamp to help illuminate me so you can see me and keep the noise low in the video. But there it is in all its glory. Well, 98% of it anyways, because I'm a day late. But even though it's so bright, I was still able to get the Milky Way, which was awesome. It's just way over here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you definitely can't see it in the video, but it is way over here. And since it's, you know, at the other, like pretty much due, it's like south-southwest right now. And the moon pretty much came up due east. So because it's so far over there, I was able to get just a smidget of the Milky Way as it was still low on the horizon. And I think it's gonna make for a pretty cool panorama. And as I was kind of talking about earlier, the foreground is so well lit with the full moon. It looks incredible, and I can't wait to show you guys this new panorama. I'm cranking my ISO right now. It's 25,600, but it's just crazy how bright the moon is. You know, I'm shooting at 60 frames per second. You know, my 50mm is a 1.8, but that's insane. I would literally never get foreground detail in a video without using some sort of external light. Awesome. I really had a good night tonight enjoying the supermoon, or the 98% supermoon, but don't forget that this is the location of my next workshop. It is going to be at Wilderness State Park, and we're also going to check out the Headlands International Dark Sky Park. There's a full presentation on pretty much all forms astrophotography, but it is very specific to Aurora photography, as well as going over all the data, apps, not all the data, but what I believe the basics of the data and how to read it, interpret it, and a kind of workflow on what you can use to decide if you want to go try to photograph the Northern Lights, if you live in an area where it is easily, you're easily able to do so by driving, you know, 3-4 hours on any kind of short-term 3-day notice. So go to jmnaturescapes.com and go to the workshop tab, and you can find more information there, and that's where you can also grab your ticket. Lodging is included, so you don't have to worry about finding a place to stay to attend the workshop. We will all be staying under one roof. There's plenty of beds for everyone, and it's only limited to 5 people, so get your spots quick, and I'll see you there. Enjoy this star trail time lapse I'm gonna do with this thing behind me.